Hello and welcome to my new channel, the Esoteric Explorer. I'm very excited today to bring you a short video and an interview with a guy that's just been to Sanliurfa in Turkey and Haran and Koran Tepe, all roughly in the same sort of area. His name is Emil Mandru, and he's going to tell us about his adventures in Edessa. And he's going to share some photographs as well. So without further ado, here he comes. Hello, my friend.
Hi, Paul. Very welcome. I've been with you. I am with you. Uh, uh, Welcome to the your view, guys. I wish to them everything. Yeah, much knowledge. I wish to them. Uh, yeah, my experience in Edessa was really nice, fascinating. I was fascinated by all over the place which I visit them. As I say from the very start, as I introduce, I was really marked by the Ralph's theory, not because of him, because of the history, in fact, the elementary history. And Ralph Ellis in that direction is really right in every point. Um, I did start to love Edessa theory because from the very start, I've been start to studying more, reading Josephus Flavius, Robert Eisman, Ralph Ellis, King of Edessa, and I was convinced by myself that is really true. Jesus was a king of Edessa. Uh, I was uh, I was motivated to come here because I was Christian for almost 15 years. Then when I came in London for work, for job, I was starting to reading more this kind of stuff from the historically true, which is makes sense, does make sense. And then while I reading the more I reading, the more I've been start to change my mind about who Jesus was. And I completely, after let's to say a couple of months, one year already, I got the mind changed completely. Then I've been start to talk with Ralph Ellis by text message, and then I caught the courage with him. Uh, no any guy would be get the honor to talk with Ralph Ellis in private message, which is
Mm,
really important things.
mm,
Then I start to confirm with Ralph Ellis some of the any speculation theory which I've got in my mind, a sort of flashback, black
yeah, a flashback. Yeah,
flash,
flashback.
flashback. Yeah,
Yeah, well
and
done.
a couple of theories I've been conforming with him, and then he said to me, "We will start further on. We will not say that's okay, but we're gonna we're gonna start more further on."
Hmm.
Then, since 2 years ago, I start to write the book Jesus, a Lost King, and I will start to writing in Romanian language in 2021, I
Hmm.
think, or in 2022. And then after 1 year, I gave my book to one Romanian lady, which is does know English academic, and I gave to her to translate my book in British language. Then after a couple of weeks, I changed my mind to. I said to her, "Oh dear, don't start to translate immediately because I've been start to make correction, any additionally theory,
Mm-hmm.
any additional point,
Mm-hmm.
and wait 1 year. Sorry, wait about 1 year, and maybe after 1 year, I'm going to give you back the manuscript to start translating English."
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm really enjoying by this actual truth because is really a sort of enjoying because I was repent. You know how to be repent, to be Christian, fundamentalist is the similar Romanian word, fundamentalist. Uh, it means to be private by liberty, to don't get much liberty outside of religion.
Mm-hmm.
And what is really the most important things, uh, it is to get much more knowledge as to escape by the line, practically, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's considered like a huge line.
Yeah.
And this kind of knowledge is get much more enjoying because you're starting to get free.
To
Uh,
to understand the real history.
yeah, to understand
Understanding the
real
real
history.
history. It's like a revelation, isn't it? I don't think I've ever enjoyed reading the four books, the four-part trilogy, as Ralph says. I can't think of a book I've enjoyed more. You know, they're brilliantly written. The amount of detail that he's gone into and the researching that he's gone into this is incredible. And the one of the things that really annoys me, that angers me about these books, is that the people who criticize Ralph, they haven't read the books. They don't bother to read the books. They just assume that it's all conspiracy theory. But if you actually read the books, as I've said, the research is so deep. Um, you're left in no doubt at all that Ralph has, sort of discovered the historical Jesus, and it's incredible. Should we look at one or two photos that you've sent me?
Yeah,
They're great photos. So here we go. Where is this, Emil?
this is the palace of Abgar Manu the Ninth.
Okay, and I believe this was built in the 3rd century. I think, is that right?
Yeah, no, no, no. In the label in English, which was right, he said about the Abgar the nine Abgar Manu the Ninth,
Yep.
which was reigned in 220
Yep.
AD.
Yep.
But when I saw, yeah, yeah, of course, maybe is that true? Abgar Manu was reigned in 220. But what I was really uh, uh, impressed, or how could I say, from the very start when I saw the label, I said in my mind, "Oh, I should get the red flag instantly because why not the palace of King Abgaras IX would be the palace would be belong to the Manu the fifth, Abgaras the Manu the fifth. How could you thinking the Abgaras the Abgaras Manu the fifth, which established the first time the Edessa, he was building his own palace. Then after I don't know 50, 80 years ahead, the palace was destroyed, and then Abgaras Manu the Nine is coming to build another one on the previously the palace of King Manu the Fifth. Do you know how what I want to say? In the
Uh,
same place,
So yeah, so basically, the palace that was built by Manu the Ninth is built on a site where there was a palace belonging to previous Akbarid kings. Yeah. So
Yeah,
this is basically the same site where King Akbar the Fifth and King Manu the Sixth would have resided, would have lived.
yeah, I think that. I think that. I don't think Abgaras, the Manu the Fifth, had his own palace in other part, other area, was destroyed, and after 2 century was coming Abgaras the Manu the Ninth to build another one. I think it's 1/1, less to say, or the same palace was. This is was appearing in my mind instantly,
Yeah.
because what I was thinking about the even the local culture, the government Turkish, they want to escape from the history to delete completely uh, King Abgaras of Edessa
Hmm.
because of Jesus, maybe. Uh,
Mm.
I
Quite possible.
think. How are you thinking? Is that true? I think this is the palace of King Manu the Fifth, and then maybe when he was deposed, whatever he was dying, he was reigning his reign, and after 2 century in 2020 was appearing Abgaras the Manu Ninth, and was built another one, was renovate it, or whatever what was happened
Well,
that time.
let's make sure we're getting our Manus correct here. So Manu the Fifth was the historical Jesus's brother, and Manu the Sixth is the guy that was the historical Jesus. Yeah. So Manu the Sixth, according to the books of Ralph Ellis, probably ended his life in this country, in England, in, let me get this right, in Cheshire, I think it
Yeah,
was.
I believe that in
The
Cheshire.
fortress, the no, what's it called? The Dewa fortress. That's the one.
Deva.
Yeah, yeah, brilliant. So, is this photo I've got up on the screen now, Emil? Is this a photo of the palace as well with the waterway?
No, it is the the waterway
Yeah,
is down by the palace of King Manu the Ninth.
yeah.
Uh, w- exactly when you go down from the hill,
Mm-hmm.
because the palace it is on the hill about 40 meters high, maybe 50 meters high, maybe.
Yeah,
Once you go down at the valley on the hill, you go down in the park area, and you will see that waterway
yeah.
plus the the sacred fish, SACRU,
Right.
the,
Yeah.
a kind of saint fish
Yes. Yeah.
in the waterway, which you will not allow to fishing uh, unless you should in contrary things, you should buy the food for them to sprinkle above them on the waterway.
Cool.
And I think I'm immediately how I saw that image, a spectacular image. uh, In fact, I was there. I was imaged about the King Abgaras, plus his team aristocrat, yeah, commission, whatever. They practically they go down at the valley to admire the waterway. Was part was belong to the palace, to the area, I think.
Right.
And I was imaged about the Hanania, when he go up to the palace to meet Jesus in 20 book antiquity. You know that story about the Hanan when he was convert Jesus to the Judaism.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he convert he go to the palace up. I think this is the historically true as to meet Jesus in order to convert him to the religion about the circumcision.
Yeah.
But no Hanan did that. And first of all, when he coming with his team, aristocrat, yeah,
Hmm.
he go to the valley, he go to the hill, on the hill, he would meet with those lady, those, the yard daughter,
Ah,
yard with daughter. In the
yeah.
history, yeah, he meet with some uh, girls on the hill
A
because
ghost. Did you say a ghost?
girls,
Oh, a nurse.
girls, Girls,
Girls. Sorry.
girls,
Yeah, yeah,
girls, yeah,
yeah.
girls. Yeah, Hanan was meeting with those girls in order maybe to convert them, uh, then uh, in order to to leading to the palace. Maybe I was thinking uh, um, conform with Josephus Flavius 20 book 20 antiquity.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah. Brilliant. Here's a mosaic from the museum, I believe, in Sanliurfa. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, Sanliurfa.
We're not sure who this is depicting.
No,
Um,
it is in museum aside. There is next to the building, in other building, there is other museum, mosaic museum.
right. Okay. Okay. Um, I just happen to think that the style of mosaic that you show me in Sanliurfa is quite similar in style to the Hucock mosaic that we're looking at now. For anyone who doesn't or hasn't seen the Hucock mosaic before, it's depicting, according to the books of Ralph Ellis, this is the Jesus character here offering a sacrificial bull to the, this was it the Judean priest, the priest of Jerusalem at the time?
Yeah,
Yeah. Although official scholars have said that this is Alexander the Great,
yeah.
albeit with
Jody Magnus.
yeah, well, I would think so as well, because this guy is clearly Jewish. He's got a side lock of hair. Um,
Yeah,
Alexander the Great didn't have a side lock of hair. He wasn't Jewish, and he didn't have a beard. If this is Alexander the Great, it's the only depiction of him with a beard. And the uniform here that Manu is wearing is typical Odessan armory.
yeah. Persian, royal Persian.
Yes, exactly right. So we're extremely confident now that this is depicting the historical Jesus. This was found, I believe, very close to Galilee, not that long ago, maybe 15, 20 years ago now, something like that, possibly.
2016 was discovered. I
Was
understood
it as
from
recent
Ralph.
as that? Was it as recent as that? Okay, yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Well, here is the mosaic of Jesus.
Yeah, the single one.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm sure that I've seen before on a video of Sanliurfa this particular mosaic, but maybe it was an impression or a painting on, but it was on a wall outside, and he had ginger hair as well. And of course, Ralph says that the historical Jesus and the family line were all gingers; they were all redheads.
Yeah,
So that's really cool. Here we've got some details there on the mosaic, known today as the City of Prophets. So Brilliant. So I'll just close that.
But what about the Haran? When in the book 20, in book 20, Josephus says about when Abgaras was approached by death, was ill, whatever, he called Jesus, Izas, Izates, he called to the palace to give him the land of Haran, Kara, Carra.
Okay.
And Kara or Karhe is Haran, is today Haran.
I didn't know that. That's wow. That's
He's writing in Josephus 20 book, and Haran was part from Edessa.
am I right in saying that Haran was Emesa? Emesa. Am I right in saying that?
No, Haran is part from North Syria, which is by Sanliurfa about the 50 kilometers, 60 kilometers.
Yeah.
I've been there, local. I visit. I think I saw the film.
All right.
Yeah,
What film was that?
I saw the link with where I visit Haran.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've been there to see the palace of Abraham, the prophet Abraham.
Mm-hmm.
You know another line,
Mm-hmm.
another line in the Bible, or sprinkle fairy dust, was sprinkle fairy dust. The Bible says about Abraham, he used to lying the tenth on the grass, on the field. But if I was there in the palace of Abraham, he was aristocrat, he was rich. Oh, he was like his tenth just when he was gone in the so far diplomacy, whatever travel trip.
Well, I think in all likelihood, I think that probably a lot of the characters in the Bible were kings or aristocracy. You know, the big shakers and stuff.
Regard to the Haran, he was belong to Edessa. Certainly, he was belong to Edessa. He was made part, and Jesus was reign in the Haran a couple of years. I don't know if we reading Josephus Flavius says clear King Monobasus gave to Jesus the land of Haran.
Who gave the lands to Jesus? Who?
Monobasus, the king Abdaras, Monobasus.
Monobazus. So
Monobasus, his father.
Monobazus was the king, the only king, the king that was pinpointed by Josephus Flavius as being the leader of the Jewish revolt. Is that right? Monobazus? I think it was Monobazus.
Yeah, but Monobasus, I think, was a title. This name, all the aristocracy, Izas, his brother, I think they were under the same name, Monobasus.
Right. I hope that Jacob Barman isn't watching this now because he doesn't like it when somebody has more than one name.
He watching now? He watching now?
Oh, I wouldn't put it past him. Quite possibly. Quite possibly.
Not only that, Paul, exactly how Ralph says clear, said clear. Not only those guys, I'm not here to criticize the guy. I'm not argue this guy, but in general, those guys they used to argue. The huge scholar like Ralph Ellis, any guy around the world, which they were surrender their lives in that kind of field of biblical stuff. But not only they used to occupy by criticizing to other guys, they didn't they wasn't here at all to see the original local lands.
Yeah.
You have to step, you have to go on the hill. You have to approach. You have to touch the
I,
stone
I
to
completely
feeling that atmosphere.
I completely agree with you there. It's something that I really want to do one day is to visit Edessa. Talking of which, I understand that the Gnostic informant, Neil, he's still looking for Edessa on the Mediterranean coast. He's not going to have any luck, unfortunately. So there we go. So, I mean, it's some of the criticisms that Ralph gets for his work are utterly ridiculous. And that was a really good example.
Yeah,
And like I
this
say,
time,
I've been online today looking at on forums and things of Ralph debating the Edessan theory with people, and the vast majority of people that criticise Ralph haven't even read the books. Not only have they not been to these places, they haven't even read his books. So you know, it's I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but there would seem to be an agenda against Ralph and his work because of what he's achieved. You know, he's found the historical Jesus. As far as I'm concerned, there's no argument anymore. There's a huge amount of proof in the books. Anyway, I want to just thank you, Emil, for joining me today. I've really enjoyed our conversation. I want to point out that your English is better than mine, mate. Your English is very good.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Okay, it's been great to talk to you. Thank you for sharing your experience. I'm a bit jealous, but I'm really, really thrilled that you've shared your experience with me today and your photos. Thank you very much for joining me, Emil. Cheers, mate.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.